Let's have some fun. Welcome and good afternoon. My name is Shane, and today we're going to have some fun listening to some great music. If you watched my video last week, it's Thursday, which means that I am going to be listening to The Warning again. So last week I mentioned, and I'll mention it again if this just happens to be the first video that you're watching in this series, but I decided to do something a little different and react to a full album song by song. So I'm not doing one video with the entire album. I'm breaking these down into songs, individual song reactions. For this video, you'll see the third track on Queen of the Murder Scene, Ugh. I'm guessing that's how they're pronouncing it. This is going to be the performance live at Lunario in Mexico City. So I believe they did the full album there, so my plan is to react to the live versions of these and not the studio version, because many of you have said not the studio version isn't good, don't get me wrong, but this kind of allows me to see them performing it, and they are great live. So I was so blown away by The Warning that this is the first album that I'm reacting to in this way, other than on my Patreon I'm reacted to some stuff this way. But so let's talk about that for a minute. So I don't believe it'll get blocked because the past ones haven't gotten blocked. But if it does get blocked, you'll still be able to listen along with me. All the blocked videos are on my Patreon. Patrons also get early access to videos before they're on YouTube. And I mentioned briefly that I am over there on Patreon reacting to full albums. I'm actually reacting to the Beatles' full catalog. All of their albums from start to finish, song by song. So if you're curious, want to check that out, make sure you become a patron at the appropriate level, and you'll be able to have access to all of those. I'm doing one song a week from, right now it's Please Please Me. So, but yeah, this is the first one I'm doing for the YouTube channel. So I've just, again, been blown away by The Warning. Many of you were recommending that I check out this album, and I definitely see why. Now, I did have a comment on the last video saying that the album is broken up into chapters, and so after the first song, which was like the introduction, Dust to Dust, the next three songs, I think it was three songs, form the first chapter, and so on. So the recommendation was to listen to all the songs of a chapter at the same time. Even if I just release them individually as, individual reaction videos. So for continuity's sake and all of that. So I most likely will do that. I'm already into the second song of the first chapter, from what I understand. But as I said in the last video, I'm actually listening to the past songs leading up to this one in advance of this, so that it's fresh in my mind anyway. So I'm probably going to start listening to the entire chapters at once. I'll still do individual reaction videos to each song, though. Boy, I've talked a lot. In addition to Patreon, you can also support the channel by heading over to sjor.com, and you can find some merchandise, shirts, mugs, that kind of thing. If you have an interest in that, different colors and all of that fun stuff. And you get something in return for supporting the channel. If you don't want to support the channel in that way, that's completely fine too. I appreciate you just stopping by and checking out The Warning. So I'm doing one song each week that I'll be posting on YouTube on Thursdays. I should have made it Warning Wednesday, shouldn't I? But my posting schedule has been Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So the Warning Thursdays doesn't quite have the roll off the tongue as well, does it? But in any event, Thursdays is when you'll see The Warning. So for the next however many weeks, you'll be getting one video from The Warning each week on Thursdays. So if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. With all of that said, let's have a listen to this one. Love that bass.
There's so much more to this than
Oh man. Wow. I think this might be my favorite one on the album so far. The riffs were killer, and I don't know. I just love the music for this one so much. So yeah, I know that you guys left some comments, kind of the overall theme of what's going on here, and I can definitely see that now. So this is somebody whose obsession is growing more and more. The first one was like a kind of what I said at the time was kind of a bad relationship, and here we see somebody who's growing more obsessed and um, kind of going further down that down that dark path. Man, they are so talented. I can't believe how talented they are. Not just for their age, but just like this is just crazy how talented they are. Um, to come up with a just a whole concept album and be able to perform at this level is just crazy to me. So, wow. I'm so glad I'm going down this journey and that this is the first album that I'm listening to like this, um, because this is a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun to watch them perform and to listen to this music. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you like this kind of thing, if you like this video, consider clicking the like button. That lets me know that you like it and also gets more people to see it, hopefully. And you guys have been so good in the comments to let me know kind of some background on stuff. And I mean, if you want to let me know some other stuff to check out, go ahead and do so. Of course, on Thursdays, as I said, I'm going to be checking out the next songs in this album. I am. I didn't have the lyrics on in this case, but I could make out what was being said for the most part. But I do go back and listen in between weeks. I'm going to be going back and listening and kind of delving a little bit deeper into the songs. But yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully you've had some fun coming on this journey with me. Um, Hopefully you like the content that I'm putting out here. And if you're just here for the warning, the only thing I'd suggest is checking out some other stuff on the channel, and you may find some other music that you like too. So just something to keep in mind. I've just had a lot of fun listening to bands that I hadn't heard before. So hopefully you find the same joy that I do. I think that's all I'll say for now. Until next time, have a great evening.